Welcome to Discover Indie Film. I'm Jeff Howard, and I am sitting across from Ryan Barton Grimley. Hey, Ryan.
Hello, sir.
All right. Closer to the mic, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Hey, Jeff.
There we go. All right, so we are here to do a 4 questions episode, but before we jump into the 4 questions, I'm going to introduce you as, first of all, you're my friend, because I met you in 2017 when Repatriation played at Filmvasion Los Angeles. We haven't hung a lot, but you know, when you live in America, when you're whatever, as a human being, we've had coffee.
Absolutely.
We've hung out. We've done podcasts. And I could talk to you all fucking day.
Yeah. Likewise, man.
Right? So this podcast, we won't let ourselves go too long. But listen to the podcast before this one, because you know you get to listen to some friends shoot the shit about movies, basically about the film industry, about your work.
We got pretty deep.
We did,
yeah.
And that was about your work. So by the way, people should watch all your films. We'll put links to them in the show notes. You specifically came in this time for Listen Carefully,
yes.
which won the Grand Jury Award for Best Feature Film Thriller at Sherman Oaks FIlm Festival in 2024. But I will mention that Repatriate. Well, so this is your 3rd time on the podcast because you came on for episode 33 in January of 2018 to talk about repatriation. You came on for episode 304 in October of 2022 to talk about Hawk and Rev. And now here you are talking about Listen Carefully. So there you go.
Yeah.
3 of your 4 features we've done a podcast on.
It's amazing. Thank you so much,
for shits and giggles, we should do an Elijah someday.
That would be fun.
Because my wife and I watched it after Repatriation.
I appreciate that. It's a fun movie.
It is really fun.
Yeah.
It's really good. So anyway, people should watch that. But this episode is going to be a 4 questions episode, which means Ryan will answer. Name 3 films that you love. Name an underrated film, an overrated film, and then name a lesser-known film that people should seek out. Mm-hmm. And now I'm just going to shut up and let you name 3 films. And by the way, I can share. I will look them up. But yeah, you when you first came on here, episode number 36 was 4 questions. You answered these 4 questions in February of 2018.
Oh, wow.
So it'll be interesting to see what's changed in 7 years or if it's all the same.
Oh, I bet it's changed a bit. Okay, so 3 favorite films. And I mean, they're not like all-time favorites, but they're just kind of things I really like watching right now. If they're on, I'm definitely going to rewatch them.
Perfect interpretation of the question.
Yeah, so I love the first Sicario film. I just think Denis Villeneuve, the director, it's just such a strong kind of neo-noir showing that's just super, super thematic, and it's economical, and Roger Deakins shoots it in such an incredible way. It's just a very powerful piece of cinema about the cartels and the kind of U.S. involvement with the CIA and all of this stuff, but super duper human. But it's very modern, and it's dark, and it's muscular. I love that movie. And the composer who sadly died, a few years after the movie, this Johan Johannes from Iceland. Love that guy's work. Anyway, next movie that I've just been watching a lot recently and really, really fell back in love with is Silence of the Lambs. I just feel like Demi got something so human and so bizarre in there. There's just something intangible about his work, and Jodie Foster is so good. And I know Anthony Hopkins got so much glory, when he played that role of Hannibal Lecter, and it's still so startlingly theatrical. It almost doesn't work, but it's so good. I just love it. And those close-ups just kill me. They're just directly into the camera and so beautiful. And then another thing that has been popping up recently that I keep watching is Blue Ruin.
I don't know Blue Ruin.
So this is a movie by Jeremy Saunier, who did The Green Room, and he also did one of the seasons of True Detective. And he just had a movie, I can't remember the name of it. It was an action movie on Netflix that was huge. And this is his first feature, and it's a completely self-financed, tiny movie that he shot and directed on like an old Canon C300, and he was a documentary DP up till this time. And this movie is a revenge movie set in the South, and it is so freaking good, man. If you have not seen this movie, I highly recommend it. I don't know, it feels like a French or Italian new wave movie or something. It's really, really great. But it has the South and revenge and like gross trailer trash cracker crime lords and stuff. It's really good. Okay. Now a film I feel is underrated. Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz, yeah.
I feel like it's super underrated. Everybody talks about Edgar Wright and they talk about Shaun of the Dead. But I think Hot Fuzz is his best movie. You've got Simon Pegg playing Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, buddy movie again, but it's a very tightly wound police detective from the city, from London, and he goes to the small village, and Nick Frost plays this kind of bumbling, almost Chapman-esque, Buster Keaton-esque guy, and it plays with all of the tropes of all the buddy cop movies, and it's just so good. I rewatched it with our kids and then had a whole movie night with it, again with some adults, and we all just agree this is a super underrated movie. It's all time, and the editing in it is phenomenal. It's so good. Edgar Wright is a master.
Agreed, and to that team's credit, right? Because Edgar Wright and Simon Pegg, their stuff is they do homages. They don't do parodies.
Correct.
It's right. They respect what they're doing.
Yeah, they're not making fun of it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they even
they're having fun with the dumb parts of those genres,
absolutely,
but they still love it.
They love it. And you can see that love, and you feel that love, and they add to the thing. That's the thing. They and almost like they add. It's a phenomenal movie. Highly recommend. Okay, a film I feel is overrated. This might be slightly controversial in the horror community. I think Longlegs was one of the most overrated horror movies in a while. And it got so much press last year because Nicolas Cage plays Longlegs and he's this like weird, creepy, sort of supernatural villain. And it was compared to Silence of the Lambs and all this stuff. It was incredible marketing by the team. I think they did a bang-up job. And the movie is good. It's pretty good. But I still think it's kind of overrated. Compared to Silence of the Lambs or Manhunter, the precursor, that Michael Mann did, it's just not there. And it's missing this whole other act where it should turn up to 11 in the third act. And Longlegs should appear and become this massive villain. And it doesn't.
Interesting.
Pulls back.
My memory's not too good these days. I haven't seen Longlegs, but you might be the second or third person to call it overrated.
Interesting.
On this podcast because it got so much hype.
And Micah Monroe playing the lead. I mean, she's just an amazing female lead. And of course, if you were going to cast somebody like Jodie Foster, because it's sort of in the Silence of the Lambs world, is amazing in it. But I just think it suffers a little bit.
Funny thing is, I still kind of got to see it someday just to see if I agree with everybody.
Yeah. I highly recommend it. It's environmentally beautiful, like really good. Yeah. Okay, so a lesser-known movie that people should seek out. I discovered this movie, Jupiter. It is a German movie. I saw it at Fantaspoa in 2024, last year, in Brazil at this horror film festival. It's actually the largest film festival in South America. And it was directed by Benjamin Fohl, which is spelled Pfohl, and DP'd by Tim Kuhn. I met these guys. I hung out with them after the screening. They're these lovely German creatives. They made a short of Jupiter and then expanded it into a feature. And it's this massive movie made on an independent budget. And let me read this to you because it really grabs you, man. So, to deal with their increasingly bleak lives, a family decides to join a cosmic cult promising salvation on Jupiter. As their life then unravels through joining the cult, their teenage daughter must choose between following her parents deeper into the cult or forging her own path on Earth. And so it's like they wanted to deal with increasing extremism in Europe, and instead of tackling it head on by like dealing with neo-Nazis or dealing with Middle Eastern extremism or whatever it is, they decided to do it through this cult. And they really touch on all these economic issues that drive the family into the cult and how the cult is sort of tricking its members. And then, you get to the ending, and it's one of these movies where you're like, holy shit, are they going to show the ending? Because basically, these people are going to do what that cult did in San Diego, where they are going to try to go on the back of this comet. And in order to get on the back of this comet and go to Jupiter, they have to be dead. Their spirit has to leave their body. And I mean, the way that they show this visually is so powerful, and the art design and all of it. And up to the very last second, you are fighting with this teenage girl lead character, and she wins, dude. And it's just like, I just love this movie. I think everybody should see it. And I'm not sure it's got distribution. I know it's gone around the world playing festivals. Yes, please see it. It's so good. It really is a really great genre movie. Yep, that's it.
It's so right. So it's on IMDb as Jupiter 2023.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's been released yet.
Yeah, I don't think it has.
But hopefully.
I think it had a small release in Germany and Austria because that basically the director said, well, we were lucky enough that this hedge fund saw the short and they wanted to make the movie, and they don't care if it gets distribution outside of Germany because they just want to show their patrons that it got distributed, which is super weird.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they can. They could. Whatever they could self-distribute everywhere else around the world.
Yeah. Like this movie would have 95 to 100 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Right.
It's very good.
Right. So
it's a first-time feature, Jeff. I could not believe it.
So I'd have to be super clever and do a VPN that makes it look like I live in Germany, and then I can stream it or something.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, like you said, sounds excellent.
Powerful stuff. Yeah.
And horror sci-fi in a way, because that's the best use of the genre, is to make commentary about the world we live in.
Yeah, and it's from this teen girl's perspective, and her parents are having financial problems, and they kind of latch on to this cult almost like a religion as an answer to it. And it's brutal because she has no control over her future because she's a kid. And she knows that it's fucked up. It's so strong. It's so good. Yes.
That is not a bad analogy for how many of us feel about the world. We're like,
yes,
someone else is in charge.
Yeah.
And I don't like where the bus is. The bus
who's
just
driving this car?
Why did we just turn down that alley?
I don't want to go to that destination.
the word Shark Tank. No,
Yeah.
so anyway.
Yeah.
I guess Shark Tank is some dumb show. All right, so anyway, let me wrap us up because also I know you've got to go get a kid.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
All right. Show notes, clickable, all of Ryan's stuff will be there, as well as thank you for being here, Ryan.
Absolutely. My pleasure, man.
And we'll do it again.
Yes.
And then everyone listening, just go to discoverindiefilm.com for info about this podcast and other things. It's at DIF Wins on social media. DiscoverIndieFilm.org is the organization, that's the nonprofit that runs Sherman Oaks Film Festival and Film Invasion Los Angeles. Just go to that website or ShermanOaksFF.com for Sherman Oaks, FilmInvasionLA.com for Film Invasion Los Angeles. And their cousin in Lima, Peru is coming next January 2026, Film Invasion Lima.
Exciting.
And then, And then after that one, we're going to start thinking about other cities because if this model works of finding someone who gives a shit about indie film.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a filmmaker in China who's like an American expat in China.
That'd be amazing.
Teaching English. And he's like, maybe we could do one here. And I'm like, hot damn. Well, let me see how Lima goes first.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, thank you, Ryan.
Thanks for having me, Jeff.
And thank you, everyone, for listening.